phone side, actually.
Yeah.
Can you hear everyone, meaning Julio and myself, around the same volume, and Caesar for that matter? Oh, interesting. I didn't know that tidbit that I'm seeing.
Okay, we got 30 people. That's good.
Okay, you know what 30 people means? How many nodes does that mean? 30 people. Any guess? Last time, how many did we have? 30? Yeah,
There
Chewbacca
you go.
with the
Chewbacca
math.
got it right there. Spot on.
And I think Steven made that on purpose.
Let
Sparkle
Julio
says
out
let
again.
Julio add again. That's funny. That's funny.
30, come on, Himmel, come on.
Apcan says, laughing out loud, what is this for? What is this for?
We will explain that. We
Yes.
will explain that throughout the AMA. Don't worry. I think this is your first AMA, right? Well, at least your first one this week.
Oh, the posting numbers? Okay, no, he's the amount of nodes. The amount of nodes that we're
All right.
giving out depends on the amount of people in the audience. So right now I just saw a jump to 34. So that would
Yep.
mean rounding it out, Julio. How much is that? Rounding
We
it
are
out?
we are 7. Yep, we're at 7.
Okay. 35. We're at 7. Okay. Well, let's actually get started. 36. You guys want to break 37. You guys want to break the record from last Tuesday.
Yep. Let's make it
38. Oh
50.
my
Yep.
god. I'm gonna stop talking. Okay, it's 2 minutes past the hour. So Julio, why don't we get started?
Sure, sure. So okay, so we'll start with the project introduction, right? And then we're gonna be expanding a little bit more with several topics that we have to share with you guys. So first of all, thank you everyone for joining us today. My name is Julio Sanchez. For those that don't know me, I'm the CEO and founder of Magneto HR. We also have here Cesar, our co-founder and CTO, and Vladimir Reynoso, which is our senior advisor and moderator today. So,
Thank you.
okay, so let's talk about the platform briefly. So Magneto HR is a job board and recruiting platform that wants to bring ownership, transparency, and decentralization to the employment and human resources industry. So our main goal is to improve the recruiting processes by employing AI and blockchain technology and become a comprehensive recruitment and human resources solutions platform. So the platform along the way will go through three key phases. So the first phase, phase one, it's a job board and recruiting solutions. So think of it as an Indeed or Monster, right? Those are job boards in Web 2, but it's going to be free for both job seekers and companies with additional tools and services at their disposal where users only pay for premium services that improve the hiring process in both time, accuracy, and cost. So then we're going to have phase two, which is a freelancing services solutions to match freelancers with companies looking to hire talent for specific tasks or projects. So think of it as an Upwork Fiverr on Web2 or a fellow crypto project named Brain Trust, which is a project also in the crypto space, although they handle their dynamics a little bit differently than what we're going to be doing. And finally, we have phase three, which is our workforce management solutions for companies that are looking to optimize HR management processes like onboarding processes, PTO, extra benefits, etc. So think of it as a bamboo HR. That's a Web2 equivalent to workforce management solutions. And we're gonna be posting those references in the chat for you guys to see. So it is good to mention, right, that these three phases of the product, that these are the three phases of the product and solution integration to the platform. So from a revenue stream standpoint, the workforce management product is the phase four, as we have it laid out in the light paper, for those of you who have read it before. It is also important to mention that we will be introducing the first blockchain professional profile for both companies and job seekers in an effort to spearhead true accuracy and transparency in the industry, which is the purpose why we believe, the blockchain it's really necessary in the industry. And lastly, we will be powering the platform with 10,000 nodes that will first handle all data storage for the platform and power some of our AI features. These node operators will be rewarded with 40% of the daily token emissions for the contribution to the platform. So, for those of you wondering, what's the stage of the platform right now? So, the platform it's in the beta stage of development, where we are pretty much, fine tuning some features, adding some additional features, fine tuning some workflows, and integrating the Web3 components of it as well. So when we first launch publicly next year, we will be at phase one, right? So we will be at the phase one stage. Just the job board and some recruiting solutions features will be available, and then we will keep building from there. So we will look like an improved version of Indeed or Monster.com pretty much at first. So that pretty much covers it. This is who we are. That's what the Magneto HR project entails. So, Vladimir Caesar, is there anything else you guys would like to add?
Actually, Julio, before we move on to our strategy to market, can you touch a little bit on what you said? Give us an example or a little bit more information about what we're looking to do with regards to people's resume and in the blockchain. I think that's something important that perhaps folks did not pay attention. You touched on a little bit about it, but if you can just elaborate and give folks an example of why that is important.
Yeah, no, for sure. So, what one of the and we've seen that question in the past, like, well, why blockchain? Why does a platform like that needs blockchain? And we need blockchain because of transparency, right? So, for those of us, right, that have been head of businesses in the past, entrepreneurs, right, and having to hire talent, how many times have we seen, employees that fabricate resumes and that fabricate experiences and courses and certification they have taken, and then when they get hired, we come to find out that they're not capable for the job. So what we're trying to bring here is transparency. So we want to be a job board, right, that records on blockchain every hire that somebody gets here in Magneto HR will be recorded on the blockchain. So people will be able to use it for future references as to validate the work experience for someone. And also we would be collaborating with institutions, right? With educational institutions that provides certifications, that provide college degrees, and so on and so forth, so that we can incorporate those educations, let's say accolades for people in the blockchain as well, to try to make it as transparent as possible. So that's why blockchain, right? Because we need transparency in the industry, and we believe that's something that is lacking, and that's only on the side of the job seekers, but also the companies. We have some sort of version of that, which is Glassdoor in Web 2, but we believe we can make it better with blockchain, more transparent in Magneto HR as well.
Great, thank you for that, Julio. I think that's important for everybody to to value as something that it's something that we're going to be pioneers with in Web3. Okay, great. So, Julio, why don't you talk to us about Magneto HR's strategy to market? How do we plan on penetrating the market? What are we doing different?
Sure. So let's talk about first the industry and the employment industry and how it's pretty much broken down. Um, I don't know if you guys know, we've mentioned in the past in some of our AMAs, but over 90% of all businesses are small businesses, small to mid-sized businesses, and they employ here in the United States and across the world over 60% of all employees, right? So they offer over 60% of the jobs here in the United States and worldwide. So small businesses are small and medium-sized businesses are the businesses that are gonna be benefiting the most from a free job board. It takes anywhere from on average $2,400 to hire someone. That's the expenditure of a company on average in job board services. Some companies spend up to 40% of a person's yearly salary hiring new employees. So being a job board that is free for companies, the first one in the market, would benefit the small and medium-sized businesses the most. So that's where we're gonna be targeting at first, small to medium-sized businesses. Penetrate the market there, penetrate over 90% of all the businesses here in the United States, and then continue that strategy worldwide. We've already reached out to hundreds of those small businesses, and they love the idea of a free job board and recruiting platform that entails all the components that Magneto HR has. So that's our strategy to penetrate the company side. And then on the job seeker side, right, which will also help us with the company, we're going to go to colleges across the country, right? And we're going to be sponsoring job fairs. That way, we can tackle both job seekers and companies. And we're going to be hosting I'm sorry, job fairs across the country, not only in colleges, but in other places as well, to try to attract as many job seekers and companies as we can. So that's how we plan to penetrate the market. Another good tool that we're gonna have is that we're gonna be dedicating 22.5% of all our emissions, right, of all our token supply to reward job seekers and companies to use the platform. So that's another a caveat, right, that we have right there, and another tool that we can use to attract job seekers and companies to use Magneto HR.
So Julio, does that mean that obviously when you sign up for Magneto HR, you create a profile, those folks are going to be earning Magneto tokens? Did everybody hear that? So you sign up, you open an account, you post your resume, and you earn Magneto tokens. By the way, I said Magneto tokens, but that's not the official name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great, great. Anything to add on that end, Julio, about the that 22.5%? What other functions or things that people do? I'm sorry, things that people will do that they're going to
Yeah.
be earning.
Yeah, sure. So the idea, right? So the idea would be for people to use the platform. We want to encourage both job seekers and companies to use the platform as much as they need, right? We want to be the go-to platform, and for that, we're gonna be rewarding people for creating an account or creating a profile. Job seekers and companies, job seekers, we're going to be rewarding them for referring companies and other job seekers into the platform. We're going to be rewarding them for applying for jobs. We're going to be rewarding them for using some of our features in the platform. Companies will be rewarded for posting jobs. As opposed to paying, they will be rewarded for that. They will be rewarded for hiring talent and interview talent through the Magneto HR platform. So yes, it's gonna be. It's not only gonna. They're not only gonna save money, but they're gonna be earning money as well, right? Earning tokens by using our platform, and that's a big portion of our market penetration strategy and user acquisition.
Great. Excellent. Okay, so before we open it to questions, Julio, why don't you touch on when our nodes are going to go on sale and additional information that you may have on that?
Sure. So our plan, right, is to launch the node sale tentatively on Thursday, September 5th. And the way we're gonna do it, we're gonna be having three different pre-sales, right, before the public sale goes live. So um those pre-sales, right, would have different level of access. For example, the quicksilvers will be able to buy at the lowest price, the first tier pricing, on Thursday, September the 5th. That's a tentative day, but let's assume that we launch the sale there. They will be able to buy at the first tier pricing. Then we're gonna open it up for trivia winners. We have a quest, right, through our Tapper game on Telegram, and those that win the trivia would have access to that second tier of pricing, right? Let's call it the second day that the node sale happens. And then on the third day, we're gonna grant access to all the people that win a Wiley spot through our contest here that we have. We have 4 contests going on for the public. We have the invite contest, we have the X thread contest, we have the
Which, by the
AMA
way,
contest, right? Yep. Go
Julio,
ahead.
which by the way, on the X thread contest, I don't see a whole lot of love given to that to that contest. So I I recommend that you all write a thread. That's an excellent opportunity to win the node. There's really going to be 3 nodes given in that contest, and I think last time I saw, maybe I saw 2 or 3 people who posted there. So that's an excellent way. Sorry
Yeah.
to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, no, go ahead. No, and that was a good intervention because, yeah, I mean, we believe it's very easy to participate to earn a whitelist spot, right, by participating in that contest. So contemplate that, guys, and please go for it. So so I mentioned the X thread, right? This AMA participation, it's another way to earn whitelist spots for that. And then also, we have the X engagement contest, which we started yesterday, and 4 people already got their whitelist spot this morning, and also 4 people already got their other free Cerebro notes. So um, all the winners in those contests, right, the ones that get whitelist spot, will be able to buy the third day that the no sale it's announced, and then the fourth day, on Sunday the 8th, then the public sale will go live, and everybody will be able to buy a magnetohr if they want to. So was that clear for everybody? Everybody get okay, Magneto, use your powers to sim. That's crazy. Okay, so yeah, so it was clear for everybody. Now, is anybody wondering how much notes will cost? See, app can typing. There you go. Okay, so you guys
300,
have
about
been paying
300.
attention. There you go. Right. So the price will start at $300. It's gonna be very affordable. And
Somebody
then
said
every
250. No, wrong.
no, not 250, 300. Okay. So it'll start at 300, and every 200 notes sold, price will increase $50. So it's gonna be very affordable. We wanted to make it very affordable, so that everybody that it's interested in supporting the project can participate. So that's our main goal.
Something I
We
don't
believe
know if
we're
you
doing.
mentioned.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
don't I don't know if you mentioned this, Julio. Also, the fact that folks that are whitelisted, one of the important things of getting whitelisted in the different, and I think you mentioned, right, 3 different tiers or three
That's
different
correct.
categories, I guess. You're gonna be able. There's not gonna be a limit. So, for example, for those Quicksilver, which I think there's about 34 of them, you'll be able to buy the amount that you wish. So there's not going to be any limit to it.
Yes. And the same happens for the next 2 tiers. The trivia
Exactly.
winners that are whitelisted and can buy the second day can buy as many notes as they will like, and then the whitelist winners in the contests, then on the third day they can buy as many notes as they wish, and then on the public sale everybody can buy as many as they want at the corresponding tiers after the first 3 group of people have already participated.
That's an excellent point because it's important to know that folks that win a node will be minting on public sale. So that means that they will be minting what they tentatively, Julio?
What is it? Excuse me? That they will be minting?
On public
What
sale,
day? Oh, on
meaning
Sunday. Okay, yes, on Sunday the 8th. Correct. Yes.
exactly. So all of you that have won or will be winning a node, you would be minting tentatively based on the schedule that we have on Sunday. Is it Sunday or Saturday?
Yes, Sunday the 8th. Yes.
Sunday the 8th. Okay, Moldy says what? 10,001? No,
No,
10,000.
10,001. 10,001, but it's not. It's 10,000. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Uh,
And hold on. Let me
mhm.
just interject a little bit. So he mentions 10,001, but no, there will only be 10,000 Magneto nodes, 10,000 Cerebro nodes. So yes, that's all the nodes that will ever be 10,000, not 10,001.
Okay,
Okay, you were
great.
saying, Vladimir?
Sorry?
No, you were saying.
Yes, that before we open it for questions, why don't you speak about the rules for the contest that we're gonna hold. Which, by the way, right now I see 54 folks in attendance. So that literally means how many nodes are gonna be up for
Uh,
grabs.
that'll mean 11 nodes. Yep, 11 nodes.
Okay, great, Julia. So if you can tell folks what are the rules for the
Right.
contest
So
and
yeah,
mhm.
sure. So the way it works, right? So it's fairly simple. So we're gonna be revealing a key phrase, right? Um, and you guys would have to memorize or write down that key phrase, so that when we ask for it at some point of the AMA, you have to write that key phrase on the chat, and only those that write the key phrase correctly are gonna be the ones participating in the raffle, which we will be conducting at the end of this AMA. Now, the raffle, we're gonna be raffling so far, we're gonna be raffling 11 notes, right? And we're gonna be raffling also 22 whitelist spots. Okay, so first we're gonna be raffling all the notes, and then we're gonna be raffling all the whitelist spots. Um, the list, right? The people that can participate on the node is the same amount of people that will be participating on the whitelist spot raffle. So if you're lucky enough, you could win not only a node but also a whitelist spot today. So
I think
that's pretty much. Yep.
I think we had that happen last time, right? I
Yes,
think
we
two
did.
people won
Yes, we
both a
did.
node. Hmm.
Yep. Yes, we did. And the raffle will happen live. So we're gonna share a screen while we raffle the 11 notes so far and the 22 whitelist spots so far. Is that clear
Okay.
enough, guys? Any questions? Something I might have missed, Vladimir?
No, not at all.
Okay. Thank you.
Crystal
Thank
clear.
you. Swarring champ. Okay. All clear. All clear. Sounds good. Good.
Okay, great. So let's open it up for questions. I know
Oh,
Julio
hold on. Hold
covered a
on.
lot. Mhm.
Let's tell the key phrase right now, right?
Oh, I thought it
Let's
was in the
start.
middle of the Q&A.
Yeah, no, let's do it right now. So guys, the key phrase would be Turbo Finder. So you guys know. Turbo Finder. If you can help me out here, Vladimir, your pronunciation might be better than mine, just so they
Turbo
don't.
Finder. By the way, do you all know what that is? Does anybody know? Anybody read the white paper, the light paper, and know what it is? Don't put it in the chat yet.
Yep, don't put it in the chat yet.
Karine is number one. Alice Miller, follow instructions, please.
Yes.
Great. Does anybody know what that is? Yes, I can. What that is, what you just wrote, what that is exactly. Turbo Finder.
Come on, Steamer. Come on.
And Vendy22, please
Andy.
delete.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Please delete it, guys.
Okay, do you all know what, does anybody know? Without writing it, just what it is. Exactly, I'm sorry. Without writing the word that I'm asking for a definition. What is it? Any takers? Okay,
Any of
let's
you
see if
have
you
read
can
our
see.
light paper in the past?
Okay, okay, yes, yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Close.
Mm-hmm. Actually, Julio, why don't you talk a little bit about that? A feature that delivers
Jeremy,
curated
you
job.
got that. You got that right.
Yeah,
You
that's
got
pretty
that
accurate
right.
for Jeremy.
She must have done a quick search. Great.
Yeah.
Moldy says he read it about 10 times. So, Julio, actually, we talked before. Obviously, we're now opening it to questions. So, anyone that has any questions, feel free to ask it now. But, Julio, we talked about, the strategy to market, how it's a free job board, and how obviously we're going to be able to penetrate that market because we're going to capture market share by allowing folks to post companies to post their jobs without having to pay anything for it. But how are we going to make money after we've gained this market share? What's the
Yeah. No.
strategy
And
after that? Do you all want to know? Cool Rhino, yes, one of many types. We try to not call them NFTs, but yes.
exactly. Yeah. And the purpose why there's they are NFTs obviously is because we want to bring ownership to the industry as well. So we want the people, both job seekers and companies that acquire a service in our platform to own it and be able to do whatever they want with it. So that's why they are NFTs, but it's pretty much the only way, right, that we can have digital ownership. So yes, that's the reason. And to answer Vladimir's question, which is a great question. So the way we're gonna be making money is by upselling additional services. For example, we have for the companies, we're gonna have several additional services that companies will be able to purchase if they want to make the hiring process faster and better. Which is, for example, we have the Turbo Recruited NFT, right? Which is an NFT that will deliver curated candidates directly to companies, eliminating the need to search for them. Then we're gonna have the yearly full features NFTs, which will include, for example, the Turbo Recruiter and Post Booster, and it's gonna be valid for a year. We're gonna have lifetime full features NFTs. Those NFTs will also be dropped to node owners. That's another league here, right? So node owners will not only earn Magneto tokens, right, through daily emissions, but they would also be drop NFTs that they can later put onto sale, right, in the market or use on the platform yourself. So, or again, for companies, a post booster NFT, right? That's another services that we're gonna be offering to companies. For job seekers, we're gonna be offering the Turbo Finder NFTs. We're gonna be offering as well the lifetime full feature NFT, yearly full feature NFTs, and another suite of services, right? That will improve recruitment process for both companies and job seekers, and that's the way we're going to be making money, at least from phase one. So by upselling these additional and premium services is the way that we're going to be making money on the platform.
Okay, Ron has a question. What if a company, Julio, isn't familiar with cryptocurrency or NFTs and want to post or use the additional service? That's an excellent question, Ron.
Yeah, that's an excellent question. So the way we want to do it, right, is to make it as seamless as possible. So they would have to purchase an NFT, right? But we would have our own marketplace on the platform, right? Where companies would go just as they go on a regular site, right? To find certain premium services. We're gonna make it so they can go, right? To a section on the website and have a selection of additional features or services that they want to acquire. And they would be able to acquire either with the Magneto token or credit card purchases as well. We're going to make it as seamless as that. And then obviously those purchases that are made with credit card, we're gonna be purchasing the token at market rate, and then we're gonna send it to a burning wallet. So we're gonna be burning all proceeds that come from NFT purchases.
Julio, expanding on that as well. Obviously, some companies are going to be earning tokens, right?
Sure,
So,
sure.
how are they going to have access to that?
Okay, yeah, you mean to the tokens that they're gonna be earning,
Exactly. Yeah.
right?
Mhm. Do they have
Okay,
to create a wallet? What happens in the process? Just so people could understand a little bit. Well, we move on to another question that Ron has as well.
of course, of course. So the way it's gonna happen, right? So since we're focused on mass adoption, right, and user acquisition, we want to make it as seamless as possible. So the way we're gonna do it is for both companies and job seekers, they would create an account and automatically, right, a wallet would be created within our platform. And there, right, all those coins that they're gonna be accumulating through ecosystem supporting behavior, creating a profile, posting a job, hiring, and so on and so forth, they will be seamlessly accumulated in their wallet. And if they care about it and they want to use it to purchase additional services, they can do it. If they just don't care about it, they just accumulate it there, right, and go by their day and post job positions and hire and just take advantage of the platform as a regular Web2 platform, let's call it.
Great. Ron has a follow-up question. His question is any inflation to the token?
Any inflation to the token? I mean, can you expand a little more on what the specific question is? Inflation.
Do you mean if
Yes,
they're going to be burns? What exactly? Yeah, Ron.
exactly. What exactly do you?
Do you mint more tokens yearly? How is
Okay.
our
Well,
emissions? Is that where you're?
exactly. Yes, we're gonna
Mhm.
be we're gonna have an emission schedule, right? A daily emission schedule is all laid out in our light paper where we're gonna be emitting 5 million tokens a day, right? 40% of those are going to be distributed among our node operators, and the remaining 60% is gonna be split as is laid out in our light paper, 22.5% to ecosystem supporting behavior, and so on and so forth. So, so the way it's gonna happen, we're gonna be doing daily emissions, right? And through the first 25% of the max supply, we are we are in the process of analyzing whether we're gonna go the halving route or the daily decay route based on the type of project that we are, the utility of our token. So we are in the middle of discussing and analyzing with tokenomics experts after that 25% of max supply, what route we're gonna be taking. Right now, it's gonna be daily emissions through the first 25% of our max supply, which will take us through about a year and a half. Did that answer your question? Okay, yeah,
Okay.
daily emissions exactly.
Moldy says, is it a known wallet with seed phrase or something else? I'm thinking security here.
Yes,
The
it'll
wallet that we're going to
yes.
be creating.
Yes. Correct. Yes.
Great. Any additional questions? Anybody else? Did I miss anyone's question? Let me see. Let me go back. Or is it a
Yeah, go
7?
hold on. Yeah.
I guess Ulcio had a
Imagine-
question previous than Ron, which is,
Oh,
can I
sorry.
run multiple node on the same computer?
Oh, yes. Sorry, I missed that. Can I run
No,
multiple nodes on the same computer?
not really, no. And not really. You can only run one node in one computer. Yes.
Okay, anybody else? Let's see.
Yes, Swearing Champ. You got that right. Thank you.
Actually, Julio, while let's see. Several people are typing, so let's wait till they type and then
Yeah, sure.
I'll say the next. Did you not know we had to wait?
He's a legend indeed, yeah. Multiple nodes
What
with
about
Gala.
public IP address? I run multiple nodes with Gala, but certain ones on their platform I have to have separate IP addresses. Public IP
Oh.
addresses.
Well, um, so the idea of the nodes would be for us to have computer power available, right? So, I mean, the idea is for us to have the power of 10,000 computers, right? That could help us with data storage and power our AI features. So, we're gonna try our best, right? So that people can only run one node per computer because we need the actual computer power, right, to run the platform. That's why we are, you know, launching the nodes and want to create a node network of computers. So it'll be what we are looking for is one node per computer to take advantage of all the 10,000 computer powers based on the minimum requirements that we have, which based on the analysis that we did is what we need for the platform to run successfully and be able to handle the amount of users and data storage, right? That we're gonna have when we acquire millions of users.
Excellent. Okay, great. Why don't we ask the folks to write in the key phrase? Now is the
Yes.
how would Magneto deal with bad actors? We'll address that question. Go ahead, everyone. You could type in the phrase of the day while we address the question from Bendy22. And that question reads, Julio, how will
Okay. Yes.
Magneto deal with bad actors like inconsistent data on resumes or fake identification? I think you
Yeah.
touched on this earlier, but why don't you recap it?
Yeah, sure. And listen, right now there's no way for us to do that. So this is why we are looking to create a blockchain profile for job seekers, right? The first one in the industry, one that is transparent. It's not gonna be built in a day, right? But over time, in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, right? When people start using Magneto, as the leading job board in the industry, then everybody will be leaving a footprint, right? As to what their education is, what certifications they have acquired, what job experiences they have, and it's part of the legacy we want to leave to the industry. You know what I mean? Right now, there's no way to do it, literally. But with Magneto HR and the blockchain profile for job seekers, let's say, that's going to be possible in the next 15, 20 years.
60 more seconds for those that have not typed in the phrase of the day. I see some folks that have typed it twice. No need
Yeah,
to. You're not going to participate
exactly.
twice.
You don't need to really.
In the meantime, Julio, while
Yeah.
folks finish typing in the phrase of the day, why don't you tell us about the last contest? How many contests are there right now that gives folks an opportunity to win a node or a whitelist spot?
Right. So as we mentioned, right? So there are four contexts, right? Excluding the one exclusively for Quicksilvers. So we have the weekly invite contest. We have the X thread contest. We have this AMA participation that can get you whitelisted and get you a free Cerebro node. And then we have the X engagement contest, which is the latest contest that we just launched yesterday, right? And that many of you participated, right? And the way it works is that we're gonna be creating a post or a thread on X, right? We're gonna be posting that on Discord, and then based on the amount of reposts, likes, and comments, we're gonna be raffling notes and whitelist spots. So for every 15 reposts and likes, we're gonna be raffling one node and one whitelist spot. So yesterday we got as high as 60 reposts and likes. As that's why we raffle 4 nodes and 4 whitelist spots. Tomorrow we will resume. We're gonna be doing that every other day. So tomorrow is gonna be the second day of that contest, and hopefully, right, we get north of 100, right, and we can raffle 8 to 10 nodes and 8 or 10 whitelist spots.
Okay, interjection there. Last person, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. John Deere was the last one. Gift. Did you do it? You did it before. Okay. Okay. So again, expanding on what Julio said, very important. Yesterday we got 60 reposts. So tomorrow we're going to be doing another thread on X, and we're hoping that you all participate and help us spread the word on X. And obviously, the more reposts, like Julio mentioned, that we get, the more nodes and whitelist spots we will raffle. So, yes, reposter on Turbo. Thank you. Okay, great. Any final questions before we move on to the raffle, which we have to give Caesar some time to prepare. So, any questions that you all have? This has been a fast AMA. We're only in about 45 minutes.
Yeah. Any questions, guys? What we're here for.
Okay, was there anything that we missed, Julio? Let's
Julio, I have a
see.
question. Sorry, let's see. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Vladdy, while Swarim asks the question.
Will there be specialized areas for Web3 users looking for Web3 jobs? That's a good question.
Yes, there will be.
Mhm.
Yes.
Although the focus is not for Web3 jobs,
Right.
there will be opportunities there. Obviously, we'll
Yep.
highlight them.
All right, guys, I'm ready. I just posted.
Round of applause for Caesar. That's putting all your names together. How about we give him a thumbs up? Ron says Magneto token will be available on GalaSwap and the NFT purchase are on Eve chain. That's an excellent question, Ron.
Hold on, let me.
That's actually a few questions in one. So, where is the purchase, Julio, going to occur?
Okay, yeah, that's a good question. So the purchase of the nodes will occur on the Ethereum network, and the idea is that we bridge, right, those NFTs to galachain and operate on galachain. So that's the question as to where the NFT purchase would happen for the nodes, right? I assume that's what he asked for the nodes, for the node sale.
Mhm.
And then the Magneto token will be available on Gala Swap. Yes, it will be available on Gala Swap.
And when do we plan on releasing the token, and when will the nodes be functional?
Okay, so the node, then our plan, right? Our commitment to you is that the nodes will be operational, right? At least us monitoring the uptime of the nodes so that you can start getting rewards as quickly as possible. In 45 days after the node sale starts. So 45 days after the node sale starts, you're gonna be able to um run your nodes, right? And we're gonna be able to monitor the uptime so that you guys can get rewarded. And then our plan is for the token to launch 120 days, roughly 120 days after the no sale happens.
When, in the meantime, they would be a placeholder for those of you that have participated in the different projects within Gala. For example, for those that participated in Gala Music, initially there were beams before the music token. For those that have participated in Gala Film, there are popcorn before the token has launched. Okay, Vendi has a question. What is the required uptime? Is it 20 hours, he says?
Yes, the required uptime would be 20 hours, although at first, 45 days after the node sale takes place, right, when you're gonna be able to get your nodes up and running to get rewarded with the placeholder token, as Vladimir mentioned. The requirement would only be 6 hours at the beginning, but the ultimate goal would be 20 hours. This is the list, right, of participants here in the drive, right, that are gonna be participating on the raffle, correct?
That's right.
Okay.
Apelapato says too much electricity. That's the way that the world runs. Exactly. Abcon.
Okay, so let me share my screen with you guys so that we can get started with this raffle. Hold on.
Okay, we're first going to start with the nodes. As Julio had mentioned before, there's going to be 11 nodes. Steam had asked for the PC requirements. You can find them in the light
Correct.
paper, but actually, I might be able to share it. Or Caesar, do you have access to what are the requirements for the nodes? While Julio prepares that, let me
Um,
see. They might be in the light paper. Hold on.
yeah,
So
it should be there.
let me ask you a question real quick. So Vladimir, can you hold on a second? Because it seems that I cannot share my screen here. Why would that be? Let me see. You initiated the stage, right, Vladimir? Hold on. Let's
Yes,
see.
but I left. Let me
Let,
see.
let
Let
me
me leave, and I'll come back. So you would be the second
let,
person that
let,
came in.
let's see. Yeah, let's see. Hold on. Yes, correct. I can't do that for some reason.
Can do it yet?
Oh, it's not, the feature is not available here.
Mm.
Hmm, That's odd. That's very odd. Let me see. with us, guys.
Okay, so we have some
What,
technical difficulties.
what,
Julio, if you
what
can,
about
if
if I
you
leave? Let me see.
Yeah, no, it's still it's unavailable for me to share the screen. Hold on, let me see. Let me see something here.
Neff says to try now, Julio.
Oh, no, not yet, Neff. Can't do that yet. Right. Okay, let me see something.
Julio, I guess if it doesn't appear, don't worry. I mean, we can
Yeah,
do it.
let's exactly let's run the raffle, and I'm gonna be calling the winners now. Okay.
Okay, so everybody understands we're having some technical difficulties and sharing Julio's screen. So Julio is going to be doing the raffle regardless without showing it, and he's going to be calling the names. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, and
So the
just to
first.
let you know, it's gonna be the same roulette.
Sparkle says we trust you. Thank you, Sparkle. Excellent. Let's
Okay.
go.
Okay, guys. So the first winner is Rick Rude. As the first winner, Rick Rude. Congratulations, Rick. Rich Rude. Okay. And the first note of 11.
And to go.
Okay, so Amelka, the second winner. Amelka. Second winner of the night. 9 to go. Okay. Never lose. Never lose. Third winner. Okay. 8 more to go. Luna. 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 Don't worry, guys. We would be publishing the winners on the Discord as well. Okay. 7 to go. Chewbacca. Another winner.
Chewbacca again.
Yep. I think Chewbacca
I
and
guess
America again.
in
Yes.
America, yeah, America has another
Yeah,
one too.
yeah. I guess they're lucky. They're just that lucky.
They are.
A gift. The next winner is gift. Okay, guys, 5 more to go. MM Sushi. MM Sushi.
Sushi. Three to go,
Roman.
Julio.
Roman. Huh?
Is that three to go?
Yes, 3 to go. Okay, let's see. Mm, These. These is next the other winner of the night. These.
D's.
Yes.
Dees.
DEES, correct. Okay, let's see. Above SERPS. Above SERPS.
Above
And,
SERPs.
yep, that's right. And this is the last
Yes,
winner of the
you.
Cerebro Note.
And the last winner for today is
Merglonita, Merglonita, Merglonita or Merglonita. That's the last winner for today.
for the
In
notes.
the raffle of the Cerebro Notes. Okay, guys,
Julio,
congratulations to all the winners.
can you
Let's
let me
now.
see there? Okay, there we go. Morglonita. Correct. Okay, perfect. Now let's move on to the whitelist winners. Congrats to
Yep.
everyone.
Okay, so let's do that one. Okay. Okay, so now we're ready. Go again. The first winner, or whitelist spot, is ICERP. ICERP. Proxima Gem. Proxima Gem.
Proxima Gem, yes.
Patathon or Pat Ethan. Whitelist spot, my
Yes.
friend. Creeper. Creeper. Okay, let's see. Is NO1. Karenis NO1.
Arenas had no one. Excellent.
Yep. Samuel Gauntlet. Samuel Gauntlet. Gauntlet. Gauntlet, yes. Okay.
Samuel. Nephilim host. Samuel. Samuel Gauntlet. I got it.
Rocky. Rocky.
Mhm.
Okay, 50 more to go, guys. Oh,
Everyone's
this
like
is a lucky one.
resting.
Rich Rude. Rich Rude again.
With a double. Both
Yep.
the whitelist spot and the cerebro node. Is that the first one so far?
Yeah, that's the first one so far, yes. This one tonight. Our friend Sparkle Gem. Sparkle Gem.
Arco Gem with a whitelist.
Waurim Cham. Waurim Cham. Geek Boy. Got a Geek Boy. 77.
Gig
Geek Boy
Boy.
77. White Metal Ape. White Metal Ape. If, if.
Oh, he also is that right?
Yeah,
Gift.
he
He
also
also
won a Cerebro, yes.
second person with a Cerebro node and a whitelist.
Yes,
Congratulations.
yes, sir. Alice Miller, Alice Miller.
Alice Miller.
Abe Laparo, Abe Laparo. That's how you pronounce it. 7 more to go, guys. Moldy, moldy.
Moldy.
Alpachern, Alpachern.
4 or 5 to go.
5 to go. STE go, STE go. 4 to go. Roman, Roman. Even wave, even wave. MM Sushi, MM Sushi.
Did they
That's the
also
third
not win?
one winning.
Third
Yes.
one. We broke record today. Third one that both won a Cerebro node and a whitelist spot.
And the
Our
last
first
winner
AMA
for
with the node.
tonight, guys, Ron dash DNR Zeta. Ron dash DNR Zeta. And that's the 22 winners for the wireless spots, guys. Congratulations to you all. Let's see. Let me
Congrats
just.
to everyone. Thank you very much for attending. Tomorrow we're going to have the X thread contest. And Saturday, Julio, is the next AMA, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Where is that
Sat-
AMA going to be held?
In the Gala Games Discord. We're going to be holding it in the Gala Game Discord with a special invitee, right? Which is Big Bender, guys.
So, next AMA is Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and we will have Bitbender as a special guest, and it will be held at the Gala Discord. Thank
That's
you all
right.
for
That's
participating.
great.
Yes, we really appreciate the support.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate it. It was fun today. Thank you very much. See you in the next one, okay?
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
Thanks.